So now
Yeah.
we are recording, starting at this point. And
Okay.
what I'm doing now is I'm setting it live on Facebook. So
Okay.
give me a minute to log into Facebook.
Okay, brother.
Dear Ojas, can I translate to our friends here? So I will mute.
So you're gonna translate for them, you mean?
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes you can ask the conversations.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean some questions.
Yes. Yes. I will translate the questions from them also.
Yeah, from them also, yes.
Mm.
So today we're gonna discuss about the essence of life.
Yes.
What is essence? Why we are missing it,
Yes.
and
What
how can we catch it? Based
That's
on this,
right.
we will make our flow.
That's right.
And also, brother, as you mentioned, in this pandemic time, many people have the, fear of a disease,
That's
fear
right.
of finance, fear
Correct.
of change.
Yes.
So we can touch those points also. Yeah.
So this is this is a 6 to 7 p.m. event. So we're going
Yes.
live in okay. I'm just one button away from going live. You know, before the pandemic, I don't know how to do this.
We all same.
Okay, give me a minute. Go live.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Brother, look here already they come for the session.
Okay, good. Brother, I think we are already live.
Online. Yeah.
Yeah. So wait. I think it's give me a few seconds.
Okay. Yes.
Give you the cue. All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to all our listeners. Good evening, Philippines. Good evening, Vietnam. It's early evening in the Philippines, and I think there's a small time difference between Philippines and Vietnam. And tonight, we would like to share to you, present to you a beautiful conversation with a good friend of mine. His name is Ojas Oneness. And before we start, maybe we can have a moment of silence to be led by Master Ojas Oneness. So, brother, you can guide us through a short meditation online.
Well, brother. Okay. Well, friends, good evening to everyone. So I request everyone, please bring yourself into the stillness, experience the mindfulness within you. You may bring your attention to your body happenings. There is something that always happens in our body and also in our breathing. Just give your attention to the breath and relax and observe. You may close your eyes. The natural breath is happening. Stay tuned with the flow of natural breath. The more attention you give to the present moment, the better you will understand the power of mindfulness. Giving deep attention to the moment, whatever happening in the moment, especially within our body, especially to the breath. If we're able to give a deep attention, quickly we start experience the mindfulness. So before tonight, going to the sharing, few minutes, experience this mindfulness again inside us. Just relax. Stay tuned with the flow of natural breath. The natural breath moving in, coming out. Observe. A quality attention, a deep attention to the breath. How beautiful this life is once we become conscious. How beautiful this life is once we start appreciating whatever we have. How beautiful this life is when we experience the inner alignment. How beautiful this life is when we experience the profound transformation. Transformation means seeing everything, any our old stuff, with a new understanding, with a new perception, a new clarity that is transforming. Continue to give attention to the flow of natural breath. Continue to give attention. Do not let any diversion takes the place. the natural, tender, smooth breath is happening just now. In this moment, it's happening. It's happening, that's why we are alive. It's happening, that's why we experience the life. No breath, no life. Naturally, our breath deserve our attention because breath is powerful than anything in this life. That's why those who give attention to their breath, they experience the mindfulness. Those who give attention to their breath, they raise their awareness. Those who give attention to their breath, they can experience calm and peace. Dear friends, such a beautiful thing going on in this moment with us. The moment we are observing breath, it means it is beautiful. In this quality time, in this gentle time, you may give the suggestion to your brain, you may give suggestion to your body that life is beautiful. You deserve to experience celebration. You deserve to experience the healing. You deserve to experience the health, physical, mental. We all deserve to live fullest. Give this suggestion to your body and brain the best you can. I deserve to be peaceful. I deserve to be healthy. I deserve to experience the abundance. And I am ready. Five, four, three, two, one. Dear friends, gently replace your palms on your eyes and feel your touch, self-touch. Gently open your eyes. Daniela, it's good to see you. Tin Wui, welcome.
All right. Thank you, Ojas, for leading that wonderful moment of silence. Just very simple yet very powerful, paying attention to our breath. Now, once again, good evening, Philippines. Good evening, Vietnam. And I would like to share my screen. I would play a video about our guest sharer for tonight, Ojas Oneness.
A short biography of Ojas Oneness, founder, Diviners.org. Art is pure and has its own power. Art is a gift of life, and every human being has that artistic power within them. Science has revealed art and creativity heals the mind and helps come out of many mental traumas. In the centuries of human civilization, art has played a great role. Art opened the channels to other dimensions of human consciousness. Art is so powerful because it brings us out of intellectual stupor. No matter what race we are, what nation we are, art is the connectivity to all of us, like our breath and our friendship. The true essence of art is to explore the inner potential and self-realization. Where there is art, there is unity and harmony. There is a difference between an artist and awakened artists. The artist who is not yet awakened finds his strength in competition, but the one who has awakened allows himself to experience the strength in collaboration with other people. The artists who have not awakened yet, their consciousness only works to entertain others and get a name and fame. The artist who got awakened will be part of others' transformation and self-relation to create the harmony and peace in the world. Ojas Oneness is an enlightened artist and visionary of oneness consciousness, who is spreading his light and wisdom to bring awakening energy to every artist's life. He was born in India in the year 1989, November 20th. In the year 2013, a great awakening happened to Ojas during his experimental journey from India to Nepal. He started his traveling with less than $8, and along the way, he walked more than 300 kilometers and experienced the utmost hunger. He could have died at any time due to hunger, but fortunately, Ojas was a meditator. When he was 16 years old, he started meditation. When he was doing his Himalayas journey, he had 9 years of very deep meditation practice. Because of meditation energy and his understanding of the law of nature, he kept himself calm and peaceful in all situations. Because of the whole journey of his own life, during the journey, he witnessed many ups and downs, and every single situation gave him new learning and deepened his wisdom. He received lots of support and honor from the people. His heart filled with lots of gratitude and got the deepest self-realization. Before, he had a goal to become a Hollywood actor and get an Oscar award. But after the deepest self-realization, he felt and understood why he has to give his energy to getting Oscar award. After this journey, his focus reached to the higher dimensions, and he started to understand the transformational aspects of arts, and he found his path. In the year 2014, Ojas Oneness founded Diviners.org with the purpose of bringing awakening wisdom in arts to support world peace and to uplift the oneness consciousness. In the year 2017, Diviners.org was founded in Vietnam. Ojas is now spreading transforming art technique all over the world. The technique is a combination of art and meditation. All that he witnessed in the society is there are thousands of hospitals and millions of medicines and millions of dollars invested to improve health in the world. Despite these investments, people become sick all the time. More than 95% of the population in the world will experience sickness. Then where is our energy and focus going? Why are we paying a lot of money to hospitals so we are sick? Many artists of our world are addicted to alcohol, drugs, and cigarettes. It is a reflection of an unconscious lifestyle. he realized the answer. All the sickness and addictions in the world result from a lack of wisdom and emotional intelligence. Instead of people taking responsibility for their own emotional imbalances like sadness, worry, depression, etc., they start complaining to others. People don't have enough awareness of their own emotional stresses creating the sickness. The truth is, you are the creator of your own reality, your own thoughts, feelings, emotions, and actions creating your life. Blaming life or somebody is very stupid. Ojas realized through his research, art and meditation are great tools to clear the emotional blockages and living life to the fullest potential. We are here celebrating the life, not to be sad. Art and meditation are the free energy, which has no need for much money to invest. All that invest the time for self-transformation. Instead of investing our precious time on sadness, complaints, judgments, comparisons, competitions, and gossip. He has a very unique vision with art and meditation practice. We can bring a great health to the world population and awaken the world's artists towards spreading light and peace. Art is everywhere. When we start, it allows our spontaneous energy like a child to explore our art and creativity. Art is the very purest tool. It should not be manipulated by business systems, just be used for entertainment. Let art be useful. Self-healing, life-changing. Let art be useful for celebration and liberation. Let art be useful for uniting the nations and bringing world peace. Let art be useful for meditation and enlightenment. Art is a way of sharing wisdom and enlightenment. Ojas Oneness is dedicating his life to spreading the awakening wisdom of art all over the world. May the Diviners Org be established in every corner of the world and support people to transform through their own artistic energy. May the world population have more health and wealth and more harmony and peace.
All right. Right, so that was a brief introduction. Hello.
Brother,
Someone to mute.
the video is still playing. I think you can stop.
Okay. All right, maybe I can ask Van An to mute some people. Okay, so Ojas.
Yeah. Yes.
Before we continue,
Morning, everyone.
we are hearing.
Very happy to see all of you.
Xin chào buổi trưa
Yeah.
và xin chào buổi sáng. Rất vui được gặp các bạn.
So before going to perform yoga, I will
No, brother. Actually, the video you played,
Yeah.
that one continue the next video. So
Okay,
you have to
my
pause
video.
it.
Okay, let me close it.
It's yours. Yeah.
It's mine.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought it's somebody's. All right. Okay, brother.
No.
Without
Okay,
much
perfect.
ado, thank you for the. Is everybody admitted already? So let me check. So everybody is admitted already. Maybe someone will catch up a little bit later. But anyway, so we can proceed.
Yes.
So once again, we are glad in behalf of Wellness Land Health Institute and Self-Health Education Philippines and Self-Health Empowerment. We are glad to share to you this conversation with Master Ojas Oneness. And I would like to go straight to the point about the sharing for today, the conversation for today, the set conversation for today, which is essence of life. But before that, I would like to share as a physician, as a medical doctor, my experience with transforming art as a program, as a retreat, because I am a graduate. In fact, I have my notes. The 21, is that 21 steps? Yeah, so I took the program when Ojas came here in the Philippines hi Daniela, how are you? So I took the program.
Daniela, how? Yeah, that's good.
It was a one of a kind. Program because I like the spontaneity. I like the spontaneousness. I like the practices. Because all of the practices, as far as I am concerned, as a physician, as a medical doctor, it opens the cell. It opens the cell. And when you open the cell, there is healing. And when you close the cell, there is sickness. So, and the truth is, the only one who could open our cells is ourselves, not anyone else. Ojas can guide us, but if you don't allow the spontaneousness within you, then the cell cannot open. And I have shared in one of my books that transformation by itself is a powerful medicine. That's why I am glad to hear that Ojas is actually conducting again another retreat in
Umtao.
Where?
This is Umtao. Right now we are doing from Umtao.
Yeah, in Umtao, Vietnam. I haven't been there. I've only been in Ho Chi Minh. All right, brothers. So without much further ado, my first question to you, and we will start the conversation, and we will also invite the others to join this conversation who are now with us in Zoom. We are streaming live, by the way, on Facebook, Facebook at Wellness Land Health Education, and this is being recorded. At the same time, we will post it in our YouTube channel. And to all who are here with us tonight, we will send to you the recording. To all those who are here with the Diviners team. So my first question, so brother, what is the essence of life? I'll go straight to the point.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Romy, for inviting me. And you are doing such a great job as a doctor, adopting the holistic approach and bringing this holistic approach to everyone. Really great, appreciated thing. And I feel so resonate the way you bring the values as a doctor. And thank you so much for giving feedback about transforming art, because as a physician, as a doctor, when you give this attention to these particular sessions and courses, so it reaches to the people straight. And I really appreciate about it. So essence. So what I found throughout my research, we are parallelly living in two kinds. One is essence of life, another one is human creation. So if the question is what is essence of life, for example, the body happening, this body happening is the essence of life. This body is not operating by any government. This body is not operating by any human system. It's operating by the universe. So this is the essence. We are breathing. The breathing happens by itself. That is essence. Essence cannot be manipulated. We can manipulate human system according to our power, our comforts, our control. But essence cannot be controlled. It happens by itself. Mm-hmm. So that is what I all the time used to remind people, experience the essence and the human system will be easy.
Which is what most people miss, because there are so many things that is running in our head. We become so attached with psychological reality. We forget about the essence, which is what you are talking about, the existence itself. Like you're right,
exactly.
We are not actually making our breathing on our own. It's happening because you try to stop it, try to stop breathing, and the essence will shock you in 1 minute. You need to breathe.
Yes.
Right? You close your nose, and then you're okay. Stop breathing. But the essence will wake up. No, you need to breathe.
Yes.
So, okay.
And
So,
and
ahead.
as you said, when we are in the essence, the expansion of the cells is so it happens. It easy. If you're not in the essence, the expansion of the cell it contracts. As you always say, contract is the leads to the disease.
Yes.
So that's why I use the spontaneity, because spontaneity is the medium that we can allow ourselves into essence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. In fact, I usually in my programs here in the Philippines, my seminars,
Yeah.
I share about the closing and the opening of a
Yes.
cell.
Yes.
Because when the cell is open, the pathways of nourishment and the pathways of
Yes.
detoxification are open.
Yes.
And healing will happen more spontaneously, which is actually the essence of healing. Whereas when the cell is closed, when we are stressed, when we are in the negativities of life, the pathways of nourishment and the pathways of detoxification are closed and they cannot flow. So,
Yes.
so something like that. All right, very good.
Yes.
Thank you, brother. So what about, a lot of people, a lot of people ask me, okay, they say, because people say, the essence of life, because there are many versions, people say the essence of life is, you study hard, you work hard, you become successful, but most people get stressed and die after following that path. So can you share your wisdom about that usual path that people take? Study hard, work hard, become successful.
Yes. So in fact, actually, we not here when we really share something about life from the essence. We are not here to become successful person. Successful person is totally human fiction. Actually, we are here to live fullest, as much as fullest. So fullest does not have any connection with any physical achievements. It's all about the way you see the life. If the way you see the life become aligned with the proper law of universe, you automatically live fullest. So in this way, the work hard, earn money, become rich, and become a successful person, this is the human fiction. And we keep this fiction in everyone's mind again and again, again and again, again and again. We created a big matrix. So success, actually, it's a matrix, according to my awareness.
So it's a matrix that
So
is
where there is a success,
human creation.
it's a human creation success. When it comes to the nature, it does not have any success failure game. Only humans have this game. And that's why humans also have many diseases. As a doctor, you know this.
Yes, that's right. A lot of the most common cause of disease is stress. All stress,
Yes.
people created it. They created stress,
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. I'm totally aligned with you in that aspect that the matrix that is embedded in the human psychology is study hard, work hard, become successful, and the continuation is get stressed and die.
Yes.
Yeah. So what is the other path that you are you are proposing or you are following yourself? Because the usual path is study hard, work hard, become successful, be happy, etc., etc. But my experience as a physician, as a doctor, is a lot of people who follow that path, they either end up stressed, they end up sick, or although I'm not generalizing, because there are also some people who seem to be on that path, but they are enjoying that path, and it has become a conscious path. Now, my question to you is, how do you differentiate whether your path that you are following is conscious or unconscious?
Very simple. This is very simple. Once you doing stuff, all the time you are feeling stress, all the time you are feeling disappointed, all the time you are feeling something separate with everything, then it is unconscious. It does not mean you are in the essence or you are in the physical work. It's okay. But once you start enjoying what you are doing, really, you're totally given your fulfillment. You are experiencing that fulfillment, what you are choosing. Then it's perfect. You are conscious. That's why you can open yourself into the life.
And when you are open, everything just flows naturally.
Flows naturally, and you don't feel tired, whatever the work you are doing.
So,
Yeah.
brother, you never feel tired?
When it comes to my mental, I never felt tired. Even I do many sessions, I do anything. Mental, I never feel tired. Physical, of course, the physical has its limitation. If I run to 20 kilometers, of course, my physical body get tired. But mental has the awareness, so I'm objective, so I don't feel tired mentally.
Okay. Wow, that's very wonderful to know about that magic ingredient, which is actually joyfulness. And when we are joyful, we most likely we are in a conscious path. Is that right?
Yes, but how can we bring ourselves into joyfulness? There is a switch. We need to switch our consciousness from reaction mode to respond mode. When there is abstract happens, automatically we react, we hesitate. So this hesitation, this reaction is the loop to the stress. So we have to know how to switch it to responding. That's why the mindful exercises, the mindful practices takes the place. Because when you became mindful, you just become objective and you accepted the temporary reality as it is. Once you accepted the temporary reality as it is, you switch it into responding mode. The moment you came into responding mode, and the joy starts taking the place, and the peace taking the place. So like that, it can leads to any kind of success or fulfillment or no tiredness.
Okay. So, for example, there is an external event. How will I know? Maybe you could share to the audience tonight. How will I know if I am reacting to the event, to the external event, or how will I know if I am responding? How will I know?
So when you are reacting, you feel so unpleasant inside your body.
So it's the unpleasantness.
Unpleasant sensations. There is a sensations on the body, so unpleasant, and you want to even hit someone. So if you are responding, if you are responding, still there is the unpleasantness is there. It's there, but you are not doing any unconscious action. Maybe you don't speak anything wrong, or you don't hate, you don't do anything extension of it.
You're not hurting anybody.
You don't hurt anybody. So you take some objectiveness. So you're responding to it. That is the pattern.
How about this? Can someone respond consciously through anger? Meaning he is aware, he is conscious that he is angry. He is enjoying it. He just wants to make a point, and he can turn that anger as a response, not as a reaction, into, he can die it down quickly. Is that also possible?
Yes, we can respond. We can present our anger in a responding mode. That is highly conscious being style. When he experiences the conscious anger, and he know that I'm experiencing consciousness anger, and he give the signal to the person. Now I got the anger, and this anger is coming to you. Get ready. But the way he keep it such a beautiful way, it gives you so much inspiration. Even the person who receiving the anger, he also feels so happy. That is the, yes, that is the power of responding mode.
Mhm. So which is very good because see, from what I understand now, being a graduate of your program, Transforming Art, it is not about the way we are acting. It is about how we perceive what we are doing. So it's more of a subjective, right? How you feel, how you perceive
Yes.
the action. It is not the action itself. So you cannot say angry is necessarily an unconscious
No.
response. It could be a
Normally,
conscious response. Am I
yes,
right?
brother. Yes, brother. Normally, when we see things from outside, we cannot decide. Is it anger? Is it fear? What it is? It's all about internal things.
Okay.
There is some dynamics. When some people, when we see they are all the time anger, we can say they are reacting. It's easy to understand.
Mm.
But there is subtlest way. There are some people who already meditators. The way they are anger, but the anger not affects their health because
Mhm.
they are so aware how to balance it and
Mm.
present it
Mhm.
for the best situations. So in that case, we cannot decide from outside.
Yeah, that's right. Because we do not have, and we will never have 100% control of our external circumstances. Am I right? But we have 100% control of our
Internal.
internal
Yes.
circumstances.
Yes.
So it's all
Definitely.
about inner well-being.
Perfect. Yes.
Yeah,
That's what
that
we
is
all need to do.
that is why I watched again the introduction earlier about you, about so many money spent on health, and yet there are still many cancer, many diseases, many medicine, many hospital, because
Yes.
there is no massive investment on our inner well-being. And that is what you are doing now.
Exactly.
So my next question is, tell us about your work, what you are doing. You seem to be focused on transforming art, and it's
Yes.
growing. I notice there is already Diviners Philippines in the Facebook, Diviners France, Diviners uh, India, Diviners, etc.
Diviners,
So
India,
tell us,
yeah, Vietnam.
I'm excited about that the growth of your work,
Yeah.
which I am taking a
So
second look. maybe I will join the Diviner Philippine Facebook admin. Okay, go ahead, brother.
yes. So the right now the work I'm doing, I'm really focused in free energy, brother. Free energy.
Free energy.
Because free energy. Because the world uh, programmed that you need money. You need money to become anything.
That's
That is
right.
lie.
Yeah.
That is
It's a lie.
lie. You
It's a
don't
lie.
need. It's a lie. It's a huge program, a mental conditioning,
Mm-hmm.
which it makes you slave to the system.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, when I was young, when I was a teenager, I know this, but I cannot put into expression properly in a clear explanation. But now I have the experience. Now I have been earning money. I'm taking care of everything, myself, family, and I'm maintaining everything, and I'm maintaining the organization. So while I'm earning money, I'm saying this. I'm saying this. If you have money, then only you will get everything. That is the biggest lie, which
Again,
programmed hugely.
ah,
So I see this. People are suffering because they have a fear of money.
fear
Then
of
I want fear of money,
okay.
fear of not having money.
Ah. In fact, there are two.
Then I am
Yeah, there are two fear of money: fear of not having money and fear of having too much money. Okay, go ahead, brother.
Yes. So I'm bringing these free energy sources to people because uh, art is free. You can do anything. You sing, dance, write the poem, whatever. It's a free energy. Why don't you do this? Because when you do the art, you think opening yourself, you can catch your potential.
Mhm.
And meditation is a free energy. So art and meditation, this combination will brings you to the highest potential.
Mhm.
So that's why I'm bringing this concept and the missing points to the world. So whoever meet me, I always remind them about the free energy, about their inner potential, and they can be their own masters. They cannot be depend on anything in this world.
So they can take charge of themselves.
They can take charge of themselves and they can create their own abundance by themselves.
Mhm.
Once they come out of this program, the huge light program.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's more of yeah, because you're right, a lot of people are suffering because of programming. And now I believe that the
And
only way to truly live is to die. Die to our programming, die to our beliefs, you know, die to the social conditioning that has been embedded in our head, die to our illusions. Then we
yes.
become free. Is that right?
Yes. So like you are saying dissolve, right? Just
Yeah,
dissolve
dissolve.
them.
Dissolve.
Yes.
Because most people,
Yes. Yes.
and I include myself before, we focus our life on enhancing ourselves, enhancing
Yes.
our career, enhancing our, social identities. What do I mean? Social identities, the way people look at us. We want to produce more, do more, never ending treadmill
Yes.
of more.
Yes. Then that is the huge that causes huge lost. You lost somewhere in this
Mhm.
world,
Yeah.
and you never know what universe is speaking to you.
Yeah, a lot of people are are lost. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because of this treadmill, as you mentioned,
Mhm.
ever ending treadmill. You said.
Yeah. Never,
Yeah.
ano yan? Never ending treadmill of more.
Treadmill. Yes.
Yeah, treadmill of more. So tell us about
Yes.
this program that you do, the Transforming Art, for the benefit of the audience. Once again, I
Yes.
shared
Sure.
earlier my experience. I'm a graduate.
Yes.
Now, that's why I have this, because even if I'm a graduate, I need to remind myself because I have to deprogram myself. So I printed this, and then I look at it,
The
and then I
exercises.
share this, I think, to Daniela, right? Did I send it to you, Daniela? I think I sent it to you. All right, brother. So tell us more about the program that you do, the online stuff that you do, because a lot of
Yes, brother.
activities right now are being done online, and you can share it to the world.
Yes. Our TA program, especially designed to break our old patterns. So, as a human, we have so many strong patterns. So, hesitation, irritation, anxiety, anger, these all are the patterns. These are the strong patterns, not give us a chance to see the reality as it is. So in our transforming our practice, what we're going to do, we work with our patterns, old patterns. So we break it. We bring the new action, a new way of seeing ourselves and others. So once we dissolving these patterns, we can see the reality as it is. Once we are able to see the reality as it is, then we can receive the universe guidance more accurate. So that's how the TA programs designed. And also TA program support people to give the sense of ability about the universal intelligence. Universal intelligence in the sense, for example, when you see a spider make her own web, where she take the training to make her own web. When the bird create her own nest, where the bird will take the training. So that is the universal intelligence. It happens. So as a human, you may have so much universal intelligence. You can utilize it. You don't need to get training all the time. For anything you want to learn, you don't need training. So in the transforming art practice, we allow our universal intelligence. So whatever the gift we given, that gift we will unfold. Yeah.
And I notice a lot of people with a lot of programming have a hard time deleting the old program. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. So for our dear audience, I think you are also offering at the same time, together with your live programs, the Transforming Art, which you are having a program right now, a retreat right now, and thank you for giving us some of your time. Can you share to the audience also how you're doing the Transforming Art program online? Or maybe any link that they could go, so for those who will be interested to try your Transforming Art program, they can go to that link.
Yeah. There is any possibility to share about our upcoming online sessions?
Yeah, maybe we can call One An.
Yes,
Hello?
because she's our communicator in the Diviners team.
Hello, yes, we can share it on the Facebook page and the website. So Dr. Romy, you can share, please help share with your audience. And we share a lot on our social channel. So you guys can easily to access every information that you need to know more about transforming art and other projects from Diviner Centers. Yes.
Okay.
It's all appear in the website and Facebook page.
Yeah, I think we are already friends in Facebook, right? So yes, you can share it to us and share it to other people.
Perfect. And also, website is our better source. So people can log in into our website, www.diviners.in.
Yeah.
.in, yes. So if anyone want this about transforming art, about what we are doing, so website have all the detail.
Yeah. So thank you, brother.
Well, brother, thank you so much for inviting me. And I would like to ask you some.
Sure.
So as a doctor, when you shift to holistic practices and guiding people go into the awakening path, and still many people take pills. They believe in the taking pills. So as a doctor, what you will say? Is it necessary to take pill, or still we can use alternative therapies or techniques, or we can use natural medicine? So what you will say as a doctor about pills?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Because so if I may, I would like to share a screen very short so that I will give context to what Ojas just asked. All right. So I will share my screen.
Okay.
There's someone asking to join. Okay. Lan. Who's Lan? All right. So I will share my screen and then this one. Can you see my screen now? Can you see my screen?
Yes, we able to see it.
Okay, good. Yeah. So I want to give context to what Ojas just asked about people taking medicine, or about the main approach towards health and the other alternative methods towards health. So there are so many. So people are in different stages of their health journey or their wellness journey or their wholeness journey. It's either there are two general approach. We bring people to where we are, or we meet people where they are as we bring them to where we are. So what do I mean? What I mean is every person is in a different stage of evolution. For example, just this afternoon, I saw a patient, because I already do, aside from my online consultations, now I just resume face-to-face, but only on a, 3 times a week basis. We started last week. She's taking a lot of medications because, she's taking a lot of medications because she has a lot of health issues. And she asked me, Doc, can I stop everything right now? And I told her, I don't think it's right to stop right away without doing anything. So I told her about this. So this is a cell. This is a cell. One human body is composed of 60 to 100 trillion cells that make up our molecular form. This one, the arrow going there, is the pathway of nourishment. This one is the pathway of detoxification. When we are stressed or other negativities of life, the body becomes predominantly sympathetic. What I mean is the nervous system that is predominantly activated is the sympathetic nervous system, creating a contraction. Contraction means it's like this, as opposed to the other side, which is expansion. The pathways of nourishment and the pathways of detoxification are more open. And the essence, as what Ojas has said, can flow freely. So the nervous system that is predominantly activated on this side is the parasympathetic, when we are in a relaxed, playful, spontaneous mode. So as what Ojas have shared about how we perceive our reality, our external reality, so I would like to share to the audience tonight about this. So this is a larger perception. This is our planet. So in that little blue point, all our wars, all our problems, all our greatness, all our technology, our races, religions, whatever. 7.5 billion people in constant agitation. And we are all in that little blue point. So this is a larger perspective of reality. So as I've said, as I have shared earlier, the way to really live is to die. Die to our programming, die to our conditioning, and die to our illusions. Now in actual encounter with people, especially with patients from the perspective of a doctor, again, people are in different stages of their evolution as a human being. Some are ready, some are seeking, some are asking, some are heavily programmed that they need the medication for the rest of their lives. Some are conditioned that if they do not undergo this kind of treatment, that if they do not take this medicine, they're gonna die soon. Some have this illusion that they need a lot of things to survive and to be happy. So my point is, again, going back to Oja's question, we meet people where they are and bring them and inspire them in a journey to where they should be, from an unconscious lifestyle to a conscious lifestyle, from taking too many medications to becoming medication-free or drug-free, from so much fear, depending so much on the medical science or on the medical specialist or the medical figure or doctor, to becoming the doctor of themselves. But then again, some people are in different stages. And since I deal with people on a day-to-day basis, either offline and online, I have learned to meet people where they are without judgment, without attachment, and without resistance, just seeing things as they are. I hope I answered your question, brother.
Yeah.
All right. So at this point, we have 4 minutes before our scheduled end of the program, because we usually have this it's usually a 1-hour program. So now I would like to ask anyone else in this who are in the Zoom to ask our guests for tonight, Ojas, any question that you could think of under the sun. So we still have time. So maybe Daniela wants to say something, or An, or what else? Viria and all the others. Daniela, you unmute yourself.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Daniela.
Hi there. Hi, everybody. Well, I just want to say something to you, Doc Romy. I don't know at what point I was the first time I met you, but I never forget what you prescribed to me.
What did I prescribe? Okay, go ahead, share. I think I remember. Okay, I like you saying it. Okay, say it.
Your prescription was literally in black and white: chill out, let go, do yoga. And I went there because I had stomach aches. And here I am. I have no more stomach aches, and I don't take medicine.
Yeah. By the way, Daniela is also a graduate of Transforming Art.
Yeah, and then I met Ojas, thanks to Doc Romy. And every time I encounter and I have the opportunity to get you, I cannot stop smiling. I mean, it's got paint. It gets painted on me. It's like contagiously smiling.
That's good. Yeah. So we all have, in fact, again, we all have lessons to learn, because even me, I also, every now and then I go through some difficult external circumstances, but I try to remind myself to manage the internal environment, the internal well-being, so that the external circumstances will just remain as they are, without judgment, without resistance. And what I really like about Ojas is he doesn't know how to judge. Am I right, brother? He doesn't know how to judge, and he doesn't know how to look at your past. He always see you as a fresh human being every time he sees you. And that is what I have felt, brother. And this is the right time for me to say it.
Good. Thank you so much.
I cannot
That is my blessing.
I cannot agree more. You're a true blessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone else who want to ask anything? An, I don't know the rest. Viria, where are you?
I think we are right now not here, but there are some TA practitioners with us, and our volunteers is here.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So anyway, thank you, Daniela, for sharing. So
yes,
I
thanks,
also
Daniela.
learned a lot tonight. Every time I encounter these Ojas, it's always nice to take a fresh look at what is being said, what is being shared. And so, brother, it's almost 7 o'clock in my time. So any parting words to the audience and to whoever is listening right now, and to whoever who will listen to this video
listen later,
later, tomorrow, next month, next year, because this is recorded.
Well.
And by the way,
So,
before
I
you
would
you give your
like to,
final word,
share
by the way, before you share your
points.
final word, as I have shared in the beginning of this video about my experience of the transforming art, so we can also cut that portion and you can use it in your transforming art programs from the point of view your Philippine student.
Yeah, sure.
All right, brother, go ahead.
Sure. Yeah. So, however, now we all gone through the pandemic of this COVID-19, and there are huge amount of people really affected by this pandemic, and there are some couple of people not have any affected because for them it's okay, but those who affected dramatically and experiencing lots of fear, insecurity about future. So if anyone gone through that kind of case, I want to give some points about if something happens in a natural way, it has its own cleansing process. So in order to bring ourselves into the right alignment, what we need to think is this is a cleansing process. Mm-hmm. For outside and also our inside, because what inside means, outside you all know in some extent, because now the water pollution became less, the air pollution became less, lots of pollutions became less while we are in the pandemic. That one everyone can notice. But what I'm saying, internal cleansing. For example, you have the attachment with some business, or you have some fight with something to manage. So suddenly this COVID came and it changed all your plans. It changed all your attachments. Even you want to attach, but you don't have any chance to attach with it. So somehow you don't have chance to go with your planning. That is also good. Because if this cleansing happens as a loss, as a business, is better than a loss happens in the body. Maybe you lose some organ, some hand or leg, or you got cancer. Instead of having cleansing in that way, the karma cleansing in that way, just losing business or something is better, far better. Mm-hmm. Because when you lose something, business or something, just like this, if you have the manifestation power, if you use your total focus, again you can raise your empire very easy. But once you lose any of your hand, cannot come back. Or you got very severe cancer, to recover from it, not easy. So what I'm saying, if something happening, there is a reason. Without reason, nothing happens. To you or to me. So once it's happening, we have to know how to accept it and understand the connecting points for the next steps. So we need to take it as a study purpose, education purpose, not to be a victim. If you keep on being a victim, we end up with death, the death with suffering. But once we bring it into the education purpose and we start realizing about what universe communicating with us, what is our new life welcoming us, if we can bring our senses into this direction, there are many alignment happens. So friends, if you are in any fear factor, victim mode, please accept this pandemic happening as it is, and utilize it for education purpose, and let it happen. Let it brings you transformation, rather keeps you victim mode. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Wow, wonderful. Thank you, Ojas, for that very nice parting message. And I'm also learning a lot from your message. And it also, in fact, I would like to share as my parting message also before we close the program, that the fastest healing is actually a healing of perception. Because when we change to the way we look at things, like what Ojas just said, let's take it as an education, meaning we learn from the situation. So yes, it was difficult for a lot of people during the pandemic, especially those who lost work, who lost a business, etc. But let it be learning and education for all of us that we should be grateful that our body is still alive. And I'm grateful tonight because my body is still complete. My hands is complete. So joyful, cell open. And so thank you very much, Ojas. Let's have a round of applause for Ojas for tonight. Thank you also, Wan An, Daniela, Lian, Kriya, Ojas, etc. For all those who join us today. And indeed, the essence of life is palpable. It is within us every single moment of the day, if only we pay attention. But a lot of people are not paying attention. So now I have to tell it to myself also that I have to pay attention more to the essence of life than to the content. So thank you very much, Ojas. So in behalf, my dear audience, our dear listeners, Philippines and Vietnam, in behalf of Wellness Land Health Institute and the Self-Health Empowerment Movement in the Philippines, and also the Diviners Org in Vietnam and in other parts of the world. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And thank you so much for those who have not been able to join us tonight. Thank you so much for those people who will listen or will watch this video recording about conversation with Ojas Oneness, the essence of life. Once again, magandang gabi po, Pilipinas. Good evening, Vietnam. Good evening, the whole world. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Namaste.
Okay, brothers. So we just stopped the live stream. And so, and then let me stop also the,
brother, thank you so much for.
Yeah, we are not live anymore.
Record.
And then we also stop the recording. So